everybody, this is Chris, also known as the Silent GM, and welcome back to Duel Links Masochist with my face. I enjoy doing it so well on stream this week. Figured maybe we'll incorporate it into the videos as well. So if you caught the stream, we did pretty good. We got, I believe, 5 wins, and we've moved into a considerably different direction than we had it. We are now really trying to angle into Utopia. We have this Xyz reception that lets us hopefully turbo him out on turn 1. We'll see you guys in the first game. Up against Yami. Going first. And it looks like our opponent is playing... What? Increases starting life total by 2,500. Reduces hand size by 2. Jesus. That is a whole choice. I would not be running that. It is an awful skill. I don't know what our opponent is thinking, honestly. So, we are at a bit of a downside here. But honestly, I don't particularly care about it that much. This is a slight problem. It can't just beat over our guy. If this card would be destroyed by their card effect is not destroyed during their end phase, if this was applied that turn, during your next battle, if you win the duel. Oh, this is that card that Pegasus had in the first episode of the anime. Alright, Naturia Beans, that's fine. We'll set that. We will set that. Go to end step. Gold Sarcophagus. Wonder what our opponent is banishing here. Blue Eyes. Okay, so we're kind of on a soft turn clock here. More fucking Gradles. If you watch the stream on Sunday, we ran into a lot of Gradles, and they are infuriating. When I get a board set up, I don't want to have to worry about you just randomly stealing my Utopia. It's very frustrating. I don't know why our opponent did that one. Doesn't destroy you. Were you trying to take that? Because that's not how that works. Now, can you shame concede so we can move on? No? Alright. That's fine. Alien Overlord might be the play here. I think I'm going to. No. No, I'll set the Bujinji Fox. I think we're gonna play this a little bit defensively. Because we don't want to just give him something great with Gradle Cobra. Especially if he's going to summon stuff like this. The question is he going to attack into Naturia Beans again? Probably not. I think he learned his lesson. I guess not. I don't know if our opponent actually knows how to play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's not even me being shady. Like, that's just, like, an accurate description of what's happening here. Alright, we're going to normal summon Pavo. We are going to Xyz into Utopia. Utopia is going to get rid of the elephant. When our opponent inevitably tries to attack into it with the Gradle, we're going to use Utopia's effect and blank the attack. Alternatively, our opponent could summon Blue Eyes, which I would also be fine with, because it's the same thing happens. We blank the attack. Ancient rules. Okay. I was hoping that this wasn't going to come into play, but I don't think our Utopia lives this turn. I would rather do this to not give him the Utopia. If he attacks into the beans and tries to destroy it, that's fine. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Now he just gets this for free. That's alright. We tried. The play was sacrifice Naturia Beans for Eagle Claw. But it seems like that's not going to work. Subterror Behemoth Dracossuary. I think we go into Battle Locks. And we just attack like this. We finally get rid of the Gradle. He can take our Battle Locks, that's fine. He's going to take another good chunk of damage off of the Naturia Beans. And hopefully set us up for a... Oh, is it not? Well, that's bad. That's quite bad. I didn't read the card again. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're pretty toast here. Pretty toast. I'm gonna summon Eagle Claw. Oh, sure, now Tornado Bringer's here. That's fine. We're gonna special Eagle Claw. We are going to normal summon the Alien Overlord. We are going to distribute some A counters on everyone. And we are going to clear this, just to say we did, and go to game number 2. Up against Yami Yugi again. We seem to be getting a lot of these in this rank, I should say. He doesn't have a skill. That's good. That's good for us. I'm going to set the Naturia Beans to start out with if he has something big. If he doesn't, I'm going to just Bujinji Centipede, run it over. Hope that we can get the ball rolling early so that we can hopefully outpace whatever he's trying to do. I think this is still a Centipede play. So we're going to Centipede. We're going to battle. I could give it Piercing. I would rather not. I think this might be the zombie deck. This might be the zombie structure deck. If that's the case, I want to keep him off of as many... I want to keep him off of as many creatures as possible so that he can't synchro into something huge. This turn, we are going to Monster Reborn the Bujin. We are going to summon the other Bujin. Swords of Revealing Light, because that's just perfect. Activate this. Summon the Bujinji Centipede back. And go into the boy. If we ever roll a character ticket, I very much want to get Yuma and Astral. If only so that we have the ability to watch the Utopia animation. because it is so cool, especially if you level it up a couple times or rank it up a couple times into the other forms, because a lot of them also have an animation. It's just, I love the Utopia archetype, and I'm so glad that we've been able to finagle our way into basically relying on it. This is probably the Shinobi again. Which, if that's the case, I want to normal summon this. Be a little bit greedy here. Yeah. It's a greedy play, and I'm aware it's a greedy play. But this can't be destroyed by battle, nor can we be attacked right now. I would rather get rid of the Shinobi now than have him use it later to synchro summon something. So our opponent is on his last legs. And with this just one set pass, I think we've got the game. But just to make sure, tribute the beans for the Drake Ossuary. Go to battle. This will attack over 99% of cards. And we win. See you at the wheel, guys. First pack of the day. We got some great stuff last time. I'm hoping for something just as good. Blazing Rose. That is synchro support, I believe. So we might be able to finally get a synchro card that we can play. And just to cut in here, we did also just unlock Life Point Boost Beta. This has the exact same problem that our opponent's skill had last time. It reduces our hand, and it only gives us 1,500 extra life points. I would much rather play the one we're using right now, which is Alpha. It just gives us free 1,000 life points. No need to play this. Don't play that, guys. We have opened Blazing Rose before. I don't remember what we got, but I don't think it was very impactful. Maybe we'll get something better this time. Great Spirit. Once per turn during your main phase, you can flip this card into face-down defense position. When this card is flip summoned, you can switch the original attack and defense of one face-up Earth monster until the end of this turn. It's bad. It's just very bad. There's no bones about that. It's a bad card. Soul Absorption. If a card is banished, gain 500 life points for each. It's not good enough. We have gotten 2 foils, which is hilarious. And I do see white back there, so that is a synchro monster. Maybe it'll be playable. Chevalier de Fleur. This is funny because I just started looking into building a Fleur deck on my main account. But this, we don't have Fleur Synchron. It's another synchro that we're never going to be able to summon. So, I don't think we're going to be making any edits, so I'll see you in game number 3, guys. The mirror match, Joey versus Joey. Like I said, we didn't make any edits. Nothing was really good enough for us to make any changes. Our opponent also doesn't have a skill, so good news. No extra deck is even better news to me. This is a pretty good opening hand. Bujinji Fox is one of our better defensive monsters. Alien Overlord is a pretty new one, but I think it's one of our better offensive monsters for 1 tribute. And Miniaturize is our answer to Blue Eyes White Dragon. So, could be a solid game for us. It really depends on what our opponent is playing. Is he just playing 30-card pile? Who knows? It's really tough to tell at the... Please tell me he's playing fucking Guardians. Is he playing Guardians? Okay, at least it's not... At least it's not actual Guardians. Maybe he's also playing Duel Links Masochist. I did have a couple folks on my stream earlier tell me, hey, we want to do this too. If you, and I'll tell you guys what I told them on stream. If you want to do this, it's hard. This is not an easy road to walk. I'm enjoying the hell out of it, though. I think anyone who wants to try it should. That being said, I think if our opponent is, we are gonna probably be one of his losses, because we are looking much better. One thing that I see a lot of maybe newer players doing that you really don't want to is play the 30 card deck. You think, oh, I want to put all these good cards in, and like, yes, I would love to have 30 cards that I could just rip and play, but the problem is that you dilute your pool. You dilute your deck. So I am currently running, and I have since the beginning of stream, since the beginning of the challenge, I've been running a 20 card deck. Has that come to be a little bit of a problem? At times, yeah, we've run into 30 card decks that seem to be the only plan is stall the opponent until they run out of cards. We got close. We actually got decked out on stream. That being said, I've been able to consistently summon Utopia, I believe, every game since I've gotten him. And that's why I keep my deck to 20. I want it to be consistent. Even if I have to cut some pet cards. We just cut Obelisk during the stream. But there's no reason to play Obelisk if it's just going to take up space. What's solid about this is that we have gap for next turn. So we are going to clear this because we don't know what this is, and I'd rather get rid of the unknown. You can special summon one bubonic vermin. Okay, that's fine. Does he have another bubonic vermin is the question. He does. Well done. This we can just clear. But he is literally here for us to tribute summon gap. Because we're going to... here. The next turn is going to be tribute summon gap, force everything into attack position, attack over one of these with... well, first of all, attack into it with gap and with Utopia, and then we win. So I'm pretty confident in saying that this is another victory, but I don't want to count my chickens just yet. When this card changes from attack to defense... uh-oh. Well, thankfully I believe we're going to be winning the game during this next turn. So we don't have to worry about that. But we are definitely not excited to be seeing Dream Clown of all cards. We're going to tribute this. Summon out Gap. We are going to activate Miniaturize just for a little insurance. And you know what? For the fun of it, we're going to special summon the Bujin that we got during stream. Go to battle. This should be plenty of damage for lethal. I think that's 2 in a row, right? Let's get the wheel up. See what we're going to get next. Alright. 3 games down, 2 wins. I'll take it. I'm going to give it a couple shuffles just to give us some good luck. Lords of Shining. I don't remember what's in this pack. This is our first time opening Lords of Shining. It doesn't have too much I'm excited about, honestly, but like I've been saying, I will take any upgrades, right? I would much rather have the card and never use it than not have the card. Got a little bit of a sparkle this time. We have a summonable Synchro monster. X-Saber Rubellum. 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuners. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent while they have 4 or more cards in hand, place 1 from the top of their hand on top. It's Yatagarasu at home, as Hardleg Joe would say. As he used this in his Master Duel Masochist run, and I think he might still be using it, honestly. I'll take it. It's another extra deck that we can actually make use of. So, anything is better than nothing. Widespread Dud. Select 2 face-up attack position monsters on the field. When any of the selected monsters are removed from the field, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, destroy the selected monsters. It's a little bit mutually assured destruction. It could be good. I don't see us playing it, honestly. And Raikou, Lightsworn Hunter. Flip, apply these effects simultaneously, destroy 1 card in the field, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. This is a really good card in Lightsworn. We're not playing Lightsworn. I don't see the goodest boy here going into the deck, unfortunately. I would love to. He's precious. But he just doesn't fit with what we're doing right now. Alright, game number 4. Going up against Yami Yugi without a skill again. This is later in the month, so it's possible that we're getting a lot of people who just kind of hang out around here playing right now. And honestly, oh, hold on, that's not, well, I guess that's what we're doing because I already pressed the button. But I wanted to summon Rockstone Warrior. But Naturia Beans is a great first turn. It protects itself from most things that our opponent is going to be doing. I'm just glad that he's not playing Battle Chronicle. I don't have to worry about him just throwing out Blue Eyes or Dark Magician even for free. It gives me a little bit more security in sitting behind the beans. Especially when he's playing stuff like Assault Wyvern. Because this probably means that he has some kind of crazy dragons in his hand. And if that's the case, I don't want to deal with him. I just don't. I would much rather set this than have to worry about anything in there. Took a minute to read our card, but that's good. We are going to summon the Rockstone Warrior. Actually, no, I don't think I will. I think I want to go into the Dynamist instead. My reasoning being, we're going to crash this. And I'm doing this specifically so that he can never activate its effect. Fair enough. Fair enough. And because we were going to crash, Rockstone Warrior would actually put 2 0/0 tokens on the field. That's not really going to be good because we can't do anything with them. We can't tribute them. We can't link them off. You can link them off. That's not a restriction. We just don't have a way to do so in our deck. Another elephant. I've seen that twice today. And I don't think I've ever seen that card actually played before. So our Naturia Beans is dying here. And it's unfortunate that our opponent is going to be able to do it with the Assault Wyvern. So this could be a loss, because I'm assuming that we're going to see a Blue Eyes drop right about now. Now. There it is. I don't know how much you have to think for this play. You see Blue Eyes, you play Blue Eyes, right? Yep, there he is. And he does still get an attack because we're in the battle phase. So we're going to go down to 1550. And we are in a bit of a hole. What's even worse, we are 50 life points away from being able to special summon Eagle Claw. Unless he just doesn't attack. Did our opponent disconnect? If our opponent disconnected, I'm counting the win. A win is a win, chat. A win is a win. Let's be honest here. That wasn't really a good win. We were on the brink of dying. But it said we won. It gave us 500 experience points for winning. That's good enough for me. Besides, we really want to see packs opened, right? Right. Phantom of Rebellion. A little more Xyz support. Xyz summoning is my absolute favorite summoning type. So I'm hoping we get something great from there. This is our first time cracking Phantom of Rebellion. Looks like we're doing that a lot today. One thing to note is they have Ritual Beasts, first of all. Second of all, they have pendulums. We have one pendulum in the Dino Mist. So if we get another pendulum, I mean, not these really because they're Zephyrs, but if we could get another pendulum card, I would really love to start pendulum summoning. The real big pull is this Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. It is another 2500, but we could detach 2 Xyz materials from it and essentially wipe anything that our opponent plays. Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon would be an auto-include in this deck, and I know that I'm just hyping myself up for disappointment, but I love this card, and I want it in my deck. That's all. Rant over. Wish me luck, guys. Zephyr Path. Activate this card if you have 2 Zephyr cards in your Pendulum Zones, with active Pendulum Scales 1 and 7. I'm going to stop reading, honestly. We don't have any Zephyrs, and I don't care about this card to read the whole thing. Meteor Flare. Activate by sending 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard while your opponent has more than 3,000 life points. Inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. If this card is in your graveyard, you can add it to your hand instead of conducting your normal draw during your draw phase. That's weird. That's a weird bird spell. Or trap, I should say. It's a weird bird trap. I'm not going to put this in the deck. It feels like too many hoops to jump through for 1,000 burn damage. Cypher Mirror Knight is our rare. When a Cypher monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to your graveyard, you can discard this card. Send 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon the destroyed monster. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can add 1 Cypher card from your deck to your hand. I mean, it's probably good in Cyphers, but in what we need it for, 0 attack and defense is just a death knell for this card. It's unfortunate because it is a light rank 4, a light level 4, I should say, for our rank 4s, but it doesn't fit the deck. We've opened 3 packs so far. Oh. Well, we're going to get smoked. He's going to be playing real cards, and we are not. So, that's a shame. It's a real shame. I'm going to set this. This does nothing. Yeah. No, we can't do that. So, as I was saying before we were rudely interrupted by Velian Crowler, none of our packs really gave us anything today. It's kind of a shame, but we got 3 wins. We ranked up to Bronze 5, which is the highest we've ever been since we started the series. And at the end of the day, the point of the series is to get to King of Games. So, I don't count this as really a fail, even though we didn't make any changes to the deck. Yeah, we're just super duper toast. Like, I'm gonna activate the miniaturize just to... honestly, just to make it easier for him. Because we're not... this game is over. This is probably going to be my final game. I'll check. I think I'm... you know what? We had some quick games. We'll do game number 6. We'll do game 6. Game number 6. This is definitely going to be the last one. Even though I think we're gonna lose here too. Just judging by how many completions our opponent has. We did pretty good today. I'm quite pleased. We do have a pretty solid hand. I'm going to set the Pavo. Here's my game plan. Our opponent is either going to clear our Pavo, in which case we are going to special summon Hirume, normal summon Rockstone Warrior, overlay into Utopia, give Utopia the Tornado Bringer. That's going to be a 3800 that can't be targeted by spell traps. Is it spell traps or spell traps and monsters? Yeah, cannot target it with card effects, period. And it'll be bigger than all of these, so far. Oh, that's a problem. I think we're just dead, chat. Yep. Since you guys have made it this far, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure to leave it a like. Helps out the channel a lot. If you have anything you want to say, let me know in the comments down below. I read all of them. I really appreciate your input. If you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get a heads up when I post again. Wednesdays, I play horror games. Fridays, I play Duel Links Masochist. And I stream throughout the week at various times, but always on Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Look forward to seeing you there. Until next time, guys, good luck out there.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.